From the Cool TV studios in Lagos and from the worldwide resources of I Missed It News, here is Red Eye, a show that looks over the stories you may have overlooked.
Today on Red Eye. You think he's sleeping? Try taking his popsicles. What an honor to be knighted. So sit back and watch that kid multitask.
Here is Red Eye.
Yes, welcome to Red Eye. And when I say welcome, I'm welcoming humans. I just hope humans are actually watching because I'm aware that we don't have lights, we don't have feel, but we're here today and I know that there are people watching us. So in solidarity with Nigerians and the way we're feeling about the scarcity, I'm going to introduce the co-host without even giving them their praises that I usually do. So we'll go straight to Chukwudi Ezogu.
In solidarity with Nigerians, welcome to Red Eye.
Okay, right next to Chukwudi Ezogu, we have Bernard Akede.
In solidarity to Chukwudi. Welcome to Red Eye.
And right next to him, we have Ginika Nnadi.
Welcome to Red Eye, guys.
And then the last and not the least, the everly one that brings us straight back into Nigeria, the only one that I give an introduction, we have Jeffrey Ibe.
No, ma, baby. Greetings, my people. Well, to add to what Titi just said, my dear, if your boyfriend is a full attendant now, he's a big boy. He's hot cake now. Hot cake.
He's a black marketer.
I'm telling you.
Now you see that I was very right about the bringing us back to our grassroots. And I am Titi Layo Amakulo. Today we're going to be talking about funny children. Oh, children, I love children. Mushy. No, I don't. And don't judge me, you know.
Why?
They are very annoying when they are little. But let's go straight into it, starting with these pictures of children that cannot just hold that slip back.
Sounds interesting.
I dubbed D my best friend. Oh, This is actually cute.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad you're saying it's cute.
Well, because it's a dog.
Okay.
I find the dog cuter.
The dog, not even the
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, the dog is cute, not the baby.
Yeah, I love when animals, especially cats, when they leave their claws, it's always really cute. That's why I found this cute.
And when they also say,
Will you like to have this as your first baby?
Okay, so what are olive oils made of?
The baby's
So
thinking.
olive oil is made of oil.
palm olives. They're made of olives from palms.
Then baby oil
Baby
is
oil
made
is made of
of.
what?
In his mind, babies.
Yeah,
So
this is a
olive
very
oil is
smart.
made of-
This is a very smart kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
man, babies like, oh my God.
So
don't
baby
tell
oil are
me.
made of babies. Oh,
I'm sure if a lot of us ask questions like this, child, you get a lot of answers.
See that car.
This is how whiskey started.
See what he said.
Why?
I was even thinking she wanted to say, oh, look at that baby. He said, oh, see that cat.
Imagine
We
what
just
the
sound-
baby imagines is listening to.
I'm telling you, this is how whiskey
Because the
started.
cat is just purr.
The both of mine is so altitude.
Well, cats are cuter.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Cats are
white
cute.
kids and animals.
Right.
But you know that's the truth, though. You have this in
I don't
black
see-
kids like that with such synergy with animals.
No, there are. It's just that I don't think blacks are very good with taking pictures, records of their children. But there are people like
Okay.
You know what?
And-
You can't blame
Not
our
all.
kids because all these animals, we see them as meat.
Yes, and not all black kids treat their pets the way white people
yeah,
do.
very true.
Imagine that dog a cookie, you throw, you finish it, and you throw.
that. And there are some kids in Nigeria
No, Nigeria is
Well, you know, when we talk about babies, you know, a lot of ladies they get deceived when a guy calls you baby. But there's something you need to understand. First and foremost, if a guy tells you that you're so cute, when he looks at you, when you sleep, you're sweet, you're this, you're that, just be very, very careful because such people that say that are people who do not have money at all. So quickly, let's take a good look at sleeping babies. Sleeping babies.
I wonder what happened at the end of the day.
This is the cost of overfeeding.
No, it would have been cute if the girl was actually
This
cute.
child is good, multitasking.
I'm telling you.
I mean, please, is that pawpaw or ice
If
cream?
you take that ice cream,
Popsicle.
if you take that ice cream from
You
her,
have to be.
then you know she's not sleeping.
I'm telling you, yeah, very true. Very, very true.
And that's just,
This one looks like he's going to roll off the chair.
Yeah.
I wonder what the boy sitting beside him is doing.
He's surprised because why should
He's
mommy? Why
watching
should mommy?
something else.
Yeah, why should
Watching
Oh, he
mommy?
must have
watching
mommy
Red Eye.
record.
He's watching Red Eye, okay.
Why should mommy be recording?
Nice one.
See this one?
No, this one is no.
If this was a Nigerian
Overdose.
child, imagine a fly around.
And I'm sure if this were to be a nursery school, they would have put something in the mouth of the baby.
In Nigeria,
painted
in
his
local
face.
Nigerian nursery school, a public school.
But look at the environment. Why won't you sleep? I mean, look at how cozy the whole place is.
You're not even interested in the baby. The environment you're interested in.
This one looks like an old man.
I can imagine this guy's going to be fat.
This guy will join the military when he grows up.
Look at his strength.
He will join the military.
Oh yeah, he already has the chest
he has
part.
it.
Nah, this is my favorite.
No, but this is not right.
This is not fair.
The guy is dangling like a pendulum.
Yeah.
There should
I'm
be,
telling you,
there should be pillows
I'm telling you,
behind.
and in the
Yeah,
end,
exactly. If it's the mother that did this video, she's a very careless woman.
Yeah, there should be pillows behind so that he can.
knockout.
Oh.
No, this is a wicked mother.
And she continued
How you just the
videoing.
mother?
Do you know that guy's
And
head
this one is for
almost?
people that eat in their sleep.
No,
If you are from Benin, you won't do this.
Every mother thinks this guy back in
We
time.
have
to
authority
feed
to
them
trample upon snakes and scorpions.
And scorpions. Tell them.
You labaho.
Punchline.
This is so
Thank God
cute.
for the chair, he would have fallen.
When you eat in your sleep like this, you wake up somewhere else.
Well, you see, that's the difference when they give you baby food and when they give you ogi.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one,
Baba.
You
And
know, if
he's
this
always
were to be ogi, you will not be sleeping now because you take ogi by force.
By force.
But do you know how come Nigerian kids are always shouting when they're giving them ogi? They're always crying.
Reaction. The weather, everything.
It's not sweet enough.
Combination of all.
This kid is so. I'm sure this kid will be a very successful.
So
No, this
adorable.
kid is high.
And you
This
can tell
high. I don't
because-
know.
Children
See the
come
head.
in his dream.
But this head really came out of that area. Wow.
Where's she?
Man.
Egyptian princess.
You know, parents should ensure that their kids go to bed early.
No, you can't fight nature. If the
But
child
even
is
at
tired,
that,
the child
this
is-
position is not good for a child. It's a
wrong.
bad position for them.
Look at
And
this
most
one.
of these kids, I don't think they sleep in the afternoon.
This one looks like Chukwu. This is how Chukwu that we're
This guy is going to be a mafia.
This guy's like, what are you looking at?
Yeah,
Nice.
he actually looks like some
Ah,
mafia
he just
guy.
opened his eye first, man. Take time.
And he
man.
went
Slow
back.
down on the video.
Stop recording.
I could see it. Wow. So who is giving
Man,
us next?
well, to think just like what Ben has said about black kids, you know, he said something about black kids not getting addicted to pets. Let me tell you, if it should happen here, the kind of pets they use as pets over there, these are fresh meat here.
No, we don't eat cats here.
You will, no.
You'll be surprised.
My next
No,
video,
people eat cats.
my next video will shock you.
People eat cats.
Yes, fresh meat. My next video will shock you. You understand me? Kids and pets.
I think the issue is
Let's just stick
we don't
with
have cats that are big enough for
white
for
kids
you.
and pets.
There's no point eating a cat.
when Bashiru eats
Because there's nothing
tiny
there.
snails. Talking of cats that are
Yeah,
big.
now
Oh,
this
see
one.
the
Take a look at this
cat.
one.
Is this real?
Of course it is.
Oh, wow. I said it. Oh, yeah.
No,
I
but
will
the
not-
baby
I
is
will never
disgusting.
allow this on my
The
child.
baby is disgusting.
I would never allow
Dogs are
this.
clean.
No, there's nothing on here.
This dog is.
I will
Nice.
not.
I mean, they take their.
Imagine.
This dog is safe.
Imagine.
I mean,
Very safe.
he's putting dog to so many.
Oh,
No.
Can you remember this
No,
dog?
no. This is very
The dog we have
dangerous.
outside our
How is it
premises.
dangerous? What will happen?
When a child
See
is
that
surrounded by
cat.
two dogs.
Cats
you
are just the
probably-
cutest.
You're not even looking at the child, you're looking at the cat.
Forget child.
Imagine.
Just-
Then when this baby
So
grows up, tell me what will
curious.
happen when the
There's a
baby grows
conversation
up.
going on here.
No.
What's your name?
Cats are just the love.
Really, what's your name?
My
name
question
Kakakuni.
is why is it only
And
one?
this is
Imagine
this
you
one.
look at pig.
This is a pig
Pork
now.
Okay,
meat.
I'm not getting.
Which one is pork?
Fresh
It's a
meat.
pig. It's not.
This is fresh
Probably
meat.
child of a farmer. Only farmers will trust.
Look at this pork meat.
I've been waiting for a
Nah,
black kid. I've not seen
Oh,
any.
this is
Are
adorable.
these teddy bears or real dogs?
They're
They are real dogs. I love this one.
This is adorable. But when they pee, then there will be a problem.
Yeah, and I hear their pee
I used
actually.
to have a dog.
Yeah, maybe you start having-
We tried to train it in the parlor.
Imagine. Why would you allow your child? Why would you allow
Look at
such
the
a dog to
mouth.
No,
be
that's
a
like a hood,
We know, but
No.
it's
a
still
hoodie,
disgusting.
Never.
blanket.
But these animals are really neat. I mean,
Funny
they
enough, they
are
would
Then when
take
you
care
don't
of
feed,
this child.
when you don't
Yeah,
feed,
very
when you don't
well.
feed this animal very well on particularly, what happens?
Nah, that's why
No,
they are
this is
trained.
not-
Just
this is
like
not the
animals in
Why
This
would
would
Nigeria.
you
probably
use a dog
this
to
would probably
form a
even
pillow?
defend your child before any
see
harm
the
comes
dog.
to your child.
Do you know you'll be shocked that that dog is a puppy?
I'm telling you.
These are pets. These are not meat.
Imagine the dog. Dog is even sucking.
Domestic pet.
If I think of the brutal way dogs are killed.
This is a matured baby.
Immaculate.
This kind of baby I want to have. A mature baby.
This
Stay
cat, you
one
can't
side
find
and
this
I will
in
stay my
Nigeria.
own.
Well, but as a traditionalist,
Respect my
it's going to be
privacy.
difficult. Imagine, look at this. Look at this child.
No, putting the animal to
This
use.
is cooperation.
That's right. Yeah.
You see
No,
the dog
this,
flavor.
this kid is going to be wicked.
Very wicked.
No.
This is wrong.
See
No,
the
the
particular
child
place
is
it's
Of all
stepping
the things
on.
to do with your pets, this is it.
I mean, how would the child reach the top of the? Wow.
I can
this
barely
is-
even see the dog. The dog is so black. It's
Shadow.
I can see it.
Exactly.
This is a Ghanaian dog.
And I stand in for Ghanaians that are fans watching Red Eye. Trust me, we know that you're not that dark.
This is the one I love most.
I call this all dogs
Go to heaven, exactly.
It's even closing his eyes.
I love this. I love this.
That was lovely, wasn't it?
And look at
like to say
Chukudi.
black
Look at
is
Chukudi.
still-
Chukudi say,
No, please, it's not every black child or every dark-skinned person that is like you. You understand? Some of us had pets. We had to deal with cockroaches in our
But those
homes.
are not pets. You see, that's the issue.
Definitely.
Those are rodent. Those are irritating animals. That's the difference between these people. You guys were complaining that sea dogs is so irritating. These dogs are healthier than many people in this country. even there, yeah,
If you
because
see
they
the
take their
dog food
dogs to
itself,
pet.
you want to share.
I've felt like eating the dog food before.
Yeah, no, Titi.
Trust me, they are more nutritious than many things we eat.
It's a lie, please.
Do you know the amount of nutrients in their food?
There's no
See,
way
this is your passion with
dog food will be better than abacha.
Okay, but do you know what? Let
My brother.
the Calabar and Akwa Ibomites not throwing shades at you guys. We love you. We're one Nigeria. But let us know. Dog food, I didn't All right, so we'll take this first break. But before we go on this break, remember our social media. Send us any email if you want to give us stories or you want to comment on the show. redeye@cooltv.cool. Remember to use the hashtag in commenting. #redeye. We are on Facebook, Cool TV Red Eye. Now we'll take this break and we'll be right back.
Here is Red Eye.
Still Red Eye on Cool TV channel 196. Okay, welcome back to Red Eye. Remember, we are talking about funny children. I think funny cats would have been better, but let's proceed with the show.
Okay, speaking of funny kids, adorable kids, kids that multitask, here are kids that have a knack for falling. Hopefully they don't hurt themselves. Amazing kids
falling.
fall.
They have a knack for falling. No.
That's the fall.
Oh,
Humpty
this-
Dumpty.
I know someone that broke his hand.
Now, this one I call learning by experience.
No,
Let me
they
have
shouldn't
it.
learn this way. No.
Let's go.
No.
But you know what? I'm disgusted by the people that are actually making the videos by not trying to.
Pure wickedness.
Are these people blind and they're white?
No.
Do you know the truth? If these were Nigerians now, they'll say, Nigerians are so careless. But these are white kids and this
Imagine.
is happening.
No, but you know, if it was in Nigeria, the parents will say, "Oh, that phone is good for you. It's good for you." I told you.
The
to
kid will
try
try it again. It's a kid, do
Is it that this
this.
one did not know he's
No,
getting
when
into
you
his
know
father's
any
stuff.
other, it's just
Wow.
I'm sure that kid should know how to swim anyway.
Definitely.
Are you sure? That's one of that kind of water.
what kind of parents is
This
this?
one.
Let's share the shots. When
To shock you that this guy is a
if this
pedophile.
is Nigeria,
Watch.
when Nigeria will tell you, you and me will enter one nika. That's what it is.
No, but then is that why you're not forcing
This
the
how you
child's
learn
head
driving.
between your legs?
Wants to be a truck driver.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Everybody should
No,
have this one.
stop.
This one deserves it. She looks
Yeah,
like a
you
rude
stop.
child.
Though.
She looks like
looks
you're always a
naughty.
rude child.
Oh, this one is so cute.
Yeah, she learn. That's it. Learn how to fetch water.
Yeah.
A domesticated
Oh, don't tell me
child
she'll fall. I feel bad.
in the bucket.
In the bucket.
Kids are.
She had to put it.
If I'm falling,
the other
you
one.
fall with
Oh,
me.
so
You have to
far.
go that way.
This guy is so
Join me.
small.
Hey, they have to wait for him to fall before
Yeah.
she ran. How
Watch.
wise of you.
This baby is smart.
Wow.
Smart.
Wow, that kid just discovered something
wow.
about himself.
I'm sure one or two of you would have done this in primary school.
Oh yeah.
The
No,
wicked-
no, but never fell down.
But you know one good thing about this, I am very sure I can bet on my life that those kids will grow up to be very, very great people. Because you know your little fall, I'm speaking like you guys should encourage me. Your little fall is a stepping stone to your great
Chukudi,
beginning.
you know, you're such a star.
He's like,
I-
So let me guess, did you fall?
I was watching your show earlier on some station. I'm like, wow, see Chukudi that I got this show with together. Anyway, you were shouting so much and they were telling you to calm down on your co-host. Please, can you take it easy with us? I mean, you almost gave me a heart
fallen
attack.
several times.
And he
That's
knew
why-
How
that.
many
He
falls
just
have you had?
We're
That's why
talking
he
about
did it.
children and
Anyway,
you're being so harsh.
Still talking about children. Now, this particular one I want to talk about this. The girl is my niece, so like it or not. But this question I'll throw to you, Titi. When you were 4 years old, what was the best thing you could do?
I can't even remember when I was 4.
Chukudi, Jeff, what was the best thing you could do at 4?
At 4.
He can't remember. It's
You
money
can't
this
remember.
guy is thinking
I'm
of.
telling you.
It's
Anyway,
four.
Ginika
I
at
could
4.
spoil things. I had a knack for
And
spoiling
Chukudi.
things.
I could unwrap fufu.
Anyway, this
exactly.
girl is my niece. Look at what my niece can do, and she's just 4 years old.
Oh, she's
Your
your
niece?
niece.
Really?
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see.
Hope she's not wise.
No, just watch that. At 4.
This girl is your niece. See your mouth there. Your niece fall.
can do this 10 years later.
And this is a
You're
paper.
unfortunate
when
if
she becomes
abuses
king,
this
what
talent.
happens?
You know,
No,
pick
no.
one. I would want our producer to just zoom in on the face. I see an EA. In
But
that.
then, Chukudi, please, let's give a disclaimer that is so not Bernard's niece.
What do you mean?
definitely.
No, I'm just saying. You guys are good looking in your family, I testify, but that's
I'm
not
not testifying to that.
What do you mean? Have you seen my niece
Okay, let's
performing?
ask you, really, is she your niece?
Well,
You need to say the truth. You know you have she's your niece.
she's okay. Yeah,
Does she look like someone that's from a
okay,
distance?
she's not my
Okay,
niece,
so we've established
but
that.
she's a
That
good.
you'd like to have as your niece. Maybe even your
But
daughter.
you know, I just have to bring the fact that Bernard said that's his niece. Why are we not straightforward in this country? Nigerians, why are you not straightforward?
Oh, you're a
No,
leader.
well,
You
no,
just
no,
prove-
no,
But
things like
we
this,
need to
you know.
understand.
Bernard,
Niece.
if you sell fuel to me, I
And
won't
we
buy.
saw the video. She's prancing around, jumping and flying. Niece flying. Edo, come on.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have people flying from electric poles on. in Edo
Are you
State.
trying to say that this girl doesn't look like me?
Imagine.
Are we still going back to that?
First step.
Wait, Bernard.
But she could be my niece. Okay, she's not my niece, but
starting
she
Oh,
could.
do you know what, Bernard? I've been keeping your secret all this while, and I
Yes, I
have
want
to
to
make
hear
mention
this.
of the fact
I'm
that
thinking about-
Bernard has said that his weakness, he saw one girl passing and said, and this is my weakness. So,
So,
I
are you
can actually
not proud?
testify
Are
to
you
that.
not proud that a girl passed and I said this is my weakness?
What is
not the
your-
other way around?
what
What is your
I was
weakness
there
there?
that day.
What exactly?
Talking
is
about your
your
weakness. What is this weakness?
Now, why do you want to know my weakness? So that you can bring me down.
So we
Why
can
do
know
want
you
my
and you
weakness?
know
No, what
us.
exactly is your weakness?
Is that
I don't know why you
What exactly is your weakness? What's your weakness?
I don't know what you
What
talking
exactly
about.
is your
This
weakness?
is my weakness.
And you're going like this before, now
At
you're
that
going
point-
here.
At that point, at this juncture, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so remember, this show is always fun. We bring you different themes every day. Today, we're dealing with funny children. We gave you all the cute kids that couldn't sleep, and we have a recap to explain that to you. But if you want to send us any story, where you can reach us via email, redeye@cooltv.cool, Facebook, facebook.com/cooltv, redeye, and we are also available on Twitter, which is cooltv redeye. And remember to always use the hashtag redeye. Now let us see a recap of what we've done today so far.
Today on Red Eye, we discovered
See, when you were 4 years old, what was the best thing you could do?
I can't even remember when I was 4.
Chukudi, Jeff, what was the best thing you could do at 4?
At 4.
He can't remember. It's
You
money
can't
this
remember.
guy is thinking
Nah,
of.
I'm telling you.
Spoil.
Anyway, Ginika
I
at 4.
could spoil things. I had a knack for
And
spoiling
Chukudi.
things.
I could unwrap fufu.
Anyway, this
Alright,
girl is my niece. Look at what my niece can do, and she's just 4 years old.
Is this amazing or what?
Is she your niece?
Well,
You need to say the truth. You know you have her. She's your niece.
It's a joke. Baby oils aren't made from babies.
Girl, I'm made of babies. Oh.
Here are kids that have a knack for falling.
Now, why would you want to see your child fall?
I'm very sure, I can bet on my life that those kids will grow up to be very, very great people.
Here is Red Eye.
Okay, so I'm going to, this is still Red Eye by the way, and I'm going to give the anchors opportunity to say one last word to you guys. And please, something, not your weaknesses, Bernard, not your weaknesses.
You are the one talking about. I never said anything about my weakness.
Okay, proceed, Chukudi.
Well, there's nothing wrong in having a weakness so long as it's
One word.
It's a one word.
She said one word.
No, final words.
Final words.
Final
come on.
words.
Okay, fine.
There's nothing wrong in having a weakness so long as it's red eye.
And there's nothing wrong in Labaho. There's nothing wrong in having a weakness as long as it's a clean pet. If you bring him to Nigeria, we might mistake him for bushmeat. So make sure he's clean enough.
Very important coming from an Edo man. Proceed.
Okay, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking care of your pets because I do not want to have adorable kids with fleas and stuff. So guys, please take care of yourselves.
Well, they've all said it. I won't say what they've said. What I'll actually say as a traditional is, the fuel crisis we're having, don't worry. Just make sure your brother's keeper and everything would be sorted out at the appropriate time. Because it's change.
And I have to say, have you noticed how people say, oh, they've said it all, and then they still
This is it all.
it is what.
Jeff should have just said, the Iroko tree is too tall for you to climb.
And so we are saying, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
If I will bite my tongue.
And Sante Sana.
Be sure to join us every Saturday, 10 p.m. on Cool TV.
Here is Red Eye.